Another early start for me, even earlier than last time. There's no sun out. It's going to rain today. My goodness, that was scary. I was just driving on the way to my session and a bus was in the left-hand lane and I was in the middle lane going into the right lane, right? And what actually happened was there was a car behind the bus who at the last second decided to just jump over into the middle lane and missed me by probably a half a meter. Oh. But apart from that, I'm just going to have my session now. Then after my session, I'm going to head home. I have about an hour or so before I have to leave for my tutor because I have school exams coming up. And I know that in that hour, I need to do my talent code. So that involves reading the talent code and getting the key points from that. Don't judge me by what I say. Judge me by what I do. Also going to do some acceleration runs after this session. Need to get that done. Slowly improving myself. Getting there. Just finished up my coaching session. Look at this for a view. Honestly, that is pretty amazing for a coaching session. Grass isn't too good though. But anyway, I'm going to head home now, do my talent code. Didn't end up doing my acceleration runs. I have a session this afternoon, so going to be doing it then just because I know I have more time. I'm in a little bit of a rush now because I have a few things I need to do. So going to head home, get my book done, and then I'll be off to tutor. Just made myself up a smoothie. Pretty good this time. Had some pineapples, chocolate milk, yogurt, ice cream, 3 eggs, bit of protein powder, and that's all I can think of. Yeah, that was it. So now going to get onto my book. I'm just thinking I'm going to do it outside. It's quite windy, but there's a nice sunny spot just there. I'm going to take that, take my smoothie, take my laptop, and go to it. Okay, so just finished up that. Going to finish off my smoothie. Haven't quite finished it yet, but once I get that done, I'll be off to tutor, and then after tutor, I'll come home and I have something in my calendar. I think it is working on my list. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll check back in with you after I get home from tutor. So I'll see you then. Bye, Spencer. Off I go. Goodbye. Guess who's home? Hello? What do you want? My goodness, if you're ever lucky enough to have a pikelet, they're just so good. So good. I just came back from my tutor. And I've got around an hour and a half before my next coaching session starts. So I'm not thinking, I know what I'm doing now because I looked at my calendar and I plan to do some mentor list work. So going to be doing that. With my mentor, we decided to put aside the traits of the greats list because it was proving a bit too hard for me. So we're looking at some other things. Today what I'm looking at is my top 10 most embarrassing moments. So I'm not quite sure why I'm doing it, but I trust my mentor enough that I'm just going to do it, and I'm sure he'll be able to explain to me in great detail why I'm doing that list. So of course I'm going to do it, get that done, and then I'll send that to him tonight for him to look at whatever he wants to do with it, and then he might send me back something or explain it to me next session. So going to crack on with that. Off I go again for another session. Last session of the day. I started that list. I got to about 4 or 5 on that one. And the most embarrassing moment I had was actually when I got injured. And the thing that I did actually that was really embarrassing was I was on the field and I was still injured. Sorry about this wind, but I was still injured on the field playing. I played for an extra 25 minutes with my injury, and while I was on the field, I went to run and kick the ball, but I lunged for it and went over the top of the ball. Here's a clip. It's really bad. Not only was it really embarrassing, but I also felt so bad because our team was on a counter-attack, but I wasn't able to put the ball through because I tried to play through. But if I decided to come off and benefit the team by coming off, then our team might have scored. So it was embarrassing, but it was also really annoying for me because at that point I wasn't so involved with the team, but now I know football's all about the team, and so by doing that, it just meant that we lost an opportunity to score because we had a passenger, me, on the field. So anyway, I'm off to my session. I'll catch you after. Now, despite that funny clip, bit of bad news this afternoon. It started to rain and I completely forgot about my running. It sucks. I'm really disappointed in myself because I should have done it this morning. I had time earlier before the session. I should have done it, but I didn't. So, you guys can judge me for what I say. Tomorrow, I'm going to set a goal. Everything I say on my list is getting done. 100%. And I'm going to film tomorrow. Everything I say is getting done. No excuses, no nothing. Okay? I have a game tomorrow night, but I'm going to do some running in the morning, so as early as possible so that I'm not overloading the foot. It will only be a light run because I really don't want to overload it, but I need to get it done. I can't miss that day. It's too important and I need to get it done. It's currently 9:37 p.m. I need to get my physio done because I didn't do it today. I need to get that done. Really bad day for me. Really disappointing. Should have been better. That's it for today. Goodbye.